Let's sit down. Come and sit down.
Right
Come
then.
sit down.
Oh, hello. Sorry, there's someone in my pants.
How are you?
Hold on. Right, there you go.
Sit down with him. OK. I'm not supposed to sort of suddenly...
Thank you. Right, come and sit down, because we're on the telly all the time here.
Oh, hi.
On the telly. There we are. Oh,
Can I just say...
Only 11 hours left.
You have got a deep voice. 11 hours.
Oh, my God, you've done so well.
Well, do you know, it's been fun. It's been... Oh, look, that tea's hot. How very lovely. I might have a little bit of that.
Abseiling, stop it.
Abseiling was brilliant.
Ridiculous, but excuse me, can we just discuss how good you were at the weather? No, but seriously,
I love the weather.
I could tell, and you were so good at it. I was like, hang on a minute, they're going to be worried in the weather department. Then we're going to be, he's going to take over the weather.
They're such a lovely team, actually. In case you've just joined us, I've been presenting live on ITV.
It's been amazing.
All day, and will continue to do so right the way through the night.
Right the way through the night.
Until what time?
11.
Yes. This is all for Tech Santa, and this year the 6 charities benefiting from the appeal are Teenage Cancer Trust, Guide Dogs, Well Child, Marie Curie, Cancer Care, Alzheimer's Society and Together for Short Lives. 100% of every donation will be split equally between this year's Tech Santa charities. Donating to our Tech Santa appeal, and I promise you, could not be easier. To give £5, Tech Santa 5 to 70760. Or if you could stretch to maybe £10, it's Santa 10 to 70760. You must be 16 or over. Please ask the bill payers permission or donate by phone. You can call 0300 123 6060. Standard charges may apply. Please check with your operator, or you can donate online as well. It's really simple at the Text Santa website. 100% of your donation will go to the Text Santa charities.
To secure the next gift from your Advent calendar, you must open another door.
Oh, it's the voice of the cube. I must open another door.
Open another door.
I can't remember which number. 14. I'm up to 14. OK. Which is there? 14.
How are you able to read?
I honestly don't know. I've got the strength to open the door, though.
You're amazing.
Please watch the monitor. OK.
Hi, Phillip. I am so impressed with your epic 24-hour marathon TV appearance. Stamina. Midnight Feast is never complete without Tim Tams and Vegemite. Got it? That's my Australian tip for you. I wish I was there. I should be so lucky.
Kylie,
did she
thank
just
you.
say I should be so lucky?
She did.
That was Kylie.
I know.
Oh, I love it.
I know.
Love it.
That's my
Price check
Kylie.
on the Tim Tams, Phillip.
You all right, mate? You want to sit down over there?
Oh, sorry. Price check on the Tim Tams.
I'm just going to have a look here because...
Tim Tams are delicious. Can I also say something else? Sorry. I didn't mean to grab your thigh.
That's all right, Sheila. You touched my leg on behalf of Kylie.
I was talking with your wife, and we have decided that you are not eating enough.
Tough.
Because if you don't feed the tank...
Yeah, I know.
The engine will stop.
The thing is that I think with something like this, you are definitely best to eat when you're hungry.
But you won't get hungry.
I haven't eaten so far. Well, what about you when you were doing your
exactly.
your thing?
I was never hungry, but they were force feeding me food.
Yeah.
Because if you don't eat, your energy levels, you'll just start going. So you have to make yourself eat.
Well, it's funny you should
regularly.
say that, because if I'm honest, I'm just beginning to get a little bit peckish now.
Yes, well, good. I'd like to take you for a little midnight feast, if that's OK.
I'd love that.
That
would be.
So I'm going to take you to a very romantic place. I hope your wife won't mind. She won't mind, will she?
Whereabouts?
I want to take you to the roof.
Do you really?
Yes.
Well, the last time I was up on the roof, I had to get off the edge of it and climb down.
Oh, no, I won't make you do that.
I have to do that again.
No, this is much more pleasurable. I've got food and everything over there. We're going to go upstairs, so, yeah.
Cool, OK.
Get your coat.
Let's do it. I'll leave the Tim Tams and the Vegemite for later.
Take the Tim Tam.
Oh, bring them with me?
Yeah, I'm just worried about you. You should have it here all the time. You should be eating... You should be eating something every 15 minutes.
Oh, I couldn't be bothered. I'm too busy.
Seriously. No, I'm serious. This
I haven't
really
got time to
stinks,
tweet,
by the way.
let alone
We've got
eat.
something really stinky in here. Cheese.
I'm gonna take my...
Take your phone.
Take my phone.
Well, look, you've got, like, people to dress you. Do you know, I don't know how you I don't know how you're doing it. I think you're amazing.
Well, look, any old fool can stand here and let David dress them.
Oh, look, make it. Oh my God,
Look at
I
this,
love
it's amazing, isn't it? It's just incredible. It's like you know, the McLaren team. Suddenly
Yes, a picture.
I stop, and they're all in. There we go. Thank you very much
There you
indeed,
go.
and I'm ready to go again.
What's been your toughest point so far?
No, I haven't been. It hasn't been tough at all.
Got it. Here, put it on the top.
Before
There,
I
perfect,
leave the
thanks, Sam.
studio,
Yeah,
whilst
go,
I've got
go.
reasonable talk back, I
Yes.
just want to check. I just want to get my instructions.
Check.
And ITV are now used to the fact that occasionally I ask because there is no time to get it later
do it.
on.
I love it.
So we're straight. Am I walking straight up? Yeah. Okay. No break. Straight up.
Straight up.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you very much
We're
indeed.
walking straight
Carry on.
up, everybody.
Carry on.
No break. We're going right now.
Straight. I cannot let you carry that.
No, get off.
Let me carry
No,
something.
you are stressed out. You're under great pressure, Philip.
I'm not.
I'm looking after Philip Schofield here.
I'm not stressed out though. I'm
No,
actually
but
quite...
I need to look after you. I spoke to your wife before
got the lip
I
stuff,
came
Lynn?
upstairs and I was like, I need to look after Philip. Firstly, I need to feed you.
Thank you.
And I need to look after you.
Do you know?
I'm under manners.
The one thing that I haven't admitted to so far during this 24-hour challenge, it had to come up at some stage, is the fact that I have one minor, and I'm very aware that
No, go on.
OCD is a very serious condition,
I love
so
it,
I have
okay.
a minor OCD. I cannot move around or do anything without chapstick on.
What?
There are many other lip balms available.
Oh my God, I love that. I never knew that about you.
I can't go outside. On a cold day, I couldn't go out on a sunny day. I have
So
to have
have
it.
you got
First thing
like
in the morning, I put
literally
it on.
a chapstick person?
People ask, well, on this
Oh my
morning.
God! You have got someone. You are in charge of the moisturising lip balm.
Yeah. You know that box that we've got? Please let me take some of this now.
I'm looking after you, Philip. Let someone look after you.
On that box, on the this morning table,
Yeah.
people say, you know, what is in that box? What's in that box? Tissues, pens and chapstick.
Do you know what my phobia is?
What's yours?
I can't bear people touching nylon tights. So, do you know Emily at the office?
Yes.
So we have the same agent. And Emily, who I absolutely love and adore, she sometimes wears nylon tights with quite short skirts. And when we're having a meeting, sometimes she rubs her hands down her legs. And I have to say, I'm sorry, Emily, you've got to stop it because I'm not listening to anything that you say because I can't bear to see
Bothers you that much?
Yeah, in case a piece of skin patches on it. No!
What freaks out Steph
Yeah.
is you know when you buy fish and chips.
This is so exciting. Yes,
When you buy
yes,
fish
yes,
and chips, this
yes.
is the fastest you'll ever get a lift in
Yes,
ITV.
yes, I've never
It will never happen
experienced anything like
faster than
this. And normally we're like this.
We are squeezing.
Hey, I'm going to the 3rd floor. Could you press that button, please?
And so you shoot, you know, fish and chips, and you have the wooden knife and
Yes.
fork, or wooden spoon.
She
things.
can't put the wooden thing in the mouth.
You can't
No,
do
I
that.
understand that because do you know why? Splinters.
I bet she
case
just doesn't
there's a
like the
little bit-
feel of it. Can I just say, by
get
the way,
that.
if you were wondering where or not you recognise this guy from...
Don't. Oh, no.
Yeah.
The back of my head, though,
The
Phil.
back of his head. You are superhero. When anyone invaded the stage, you may have seen
Yeah,
recently
take
the
him
X
out.
Factor.
Take him out.
Take him out.
It was Mark Baker that took them down.
Oh, look. Look
hello.
at you. Oh, that's it.
Hi there. Hello.
I'll get Mark.
Hi, thank you.
Take him down. Mark could take him down.
Mark.
Yeah, he's got me
Take your time,
covered.
guys.
He's got
Take
our
your time.
backs. You've got
Yeah.
our backs.
Get you back all the time.
Well, I mean, this isn't going to be quick. This is like this is a marathon I'm taking on here. I'm sorry.
You didn't
you're-
realise
and you're tired.
how far it was to the roof. We're not even there yet.
No.
We've got to pass legal and business affairs. I was around here earlier on. We've all gone home now.
The other thing that I was worried with you about is that you are not presenting just normally, like doing a show. You have been on high adrenaline the whole day, which is exhausting in itself. Because you've had adrenaline doing the weather, adrenaline doing the continuity, because it's something you've never done before, adrenaline abseiling. I mean, hello. You know, and that is exhausting. How are you doing this? Text money now!
You know, seriously, I'm having such fun. I'm having such a good time. I cannot believe that you are carrying that yourself.
Text money now!
By the time we get up here, there won't be time to eat. Where are we going now?
Oh my God, we really are going
Up. I've never been up here before. Davina, that's where I went off the edge. I went through
Oh my
there.
God, I can't even look. I can't look.
I went through there.
Look at the London Eye.
Oh, they've turned it
Look
blue
at the
again. I turned that
view.
red this evening.
I heard.
Yeah.
How amazing is that? It went red. Of course, it's December 1st.
Oh, look at this. This is amazing.
Look. Hello.
Whoever gets to do this? How can I be tired when you get to do something like this?
Stop a minute. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Amazing.
That's just stunning. St. Paul's. You can't, unfortunately, I don't think.
Don't think you can see.
You can see the shard from here, can you? That's just around the back. Can we see the shard? All right, come through, just have a look at the shard. Because...
It's right over there. There you go.
Now you see the bit that's lit
Yes.
light at the top.
Yes.
And then you see the two lamps at the top of that.
Yes, the two red dots.
That is the shard. That is the shardy pokey bit.
The shardy pokey bit, yeah.
And that's where I'm climbing. I'm climbing up there either next week or the week after. Before the big show we've got on the 19th, my final challenge will be to climb to the very top, and I will be 16 feet into civil-controlled airspace. 16 feet. I'll be the highest person, barring...
Only climbing.
Well,
Climbing just the top,
that
from
top
the top
bit, yeah.
Have you ever climbed before?
not like that and not that high.
Who's doing your safety? Matthew will want to know.
No, I'm
obviously.
doing it myself.
Yes.
I've tied all my own knots.
No.
I've been practicing, it'll all be fine.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Thank you,
Look at
thank
this.
you.
Stop it! Oh my God! Wait! No, wait! These are my favourite things ever. Look, hang on. It's just such a nana blanket. I love it. I've got one of the. No, you're doing it wrong.
Am I?
You have to do it this way. This is the nana
Do
blanket.
you?
You put it front ways like that.
We've only got... Get your grab open, because we've only got about 7 minutes.
Okay.
I knew, but it took us so
Okay.
long to get up here, there won't be time
The
to
nana blanket.
eat.
So, first of all, we've got this, a cheese plate. Now, you have to eat.
Lovely, thank you.
Take that.
I like a bit of blue cheese.
I'm sorry it's a bit stinky, but the only good food cheese is the stinky cheese. Now,
Can we just point at little boring technicals? I have nothing here, so
Nothing? Okay.
just let me know.
so what we're doing now, I'm going to open the basket,
Yeah.
and I've cooked some
Phillip's got
protein
nothing in here.
balls for you, which I've made in here. Now these,
What are
I
they?
got somebody to make this recipe for me because I wanted to make some energy
We've not got
balls.
prompts now.
I'm doing a sugar-free cookery book.
Oh, good.
And these are sugar-free energy balls.
Right.
Taste one.
So what? And you're sugar-free, aren't you?
Yeah,
Why are you sugar-free?
because sugar's really bad for you.
Yeah. I mean, it is in everything, obviously.
And it's in everything. But when I was exercising, and you really need this right now, you need to eat something like this every 15 minutes. You should be
lovely.
It's nice, right? No sugar. Just using honey.
I've sort of gone on a very quick culinary journey from a little bit of Stilton suddenly into it's like a chocolate ball.
Yeah, but you can have a little bit of sugar with your Stilton.
Is that all right? Can I have Stilton?
Although it's not sugar.
No, it's
Just
sugary
say.
taste.
Hashtag just say.
What substitutes the sugar?
Well, it's not for diabetics because obviously I use honey and I use maple syrup, but natural maple syrup as a sugar substitute because I'm basically anti-refined sugar, and like you said, it's in absolutely everything. It gives you those massive highs and lows,
Yeah.
and it's just trying to adapt. You know, I'm healthy physically. I do all my working out and everything.
That's what made me laugh. I haven't had an opportunity to say it whilst we were coming up here. But this is nothing compared to what you did. Nothing
Oh,
compared to the
Phillip,
feat of
this is
endurance
massive.
that you did.
This is massive.
When I watched you in that water and thought, oh my God, you can't push anyone as far as that. So no, I think they're very, very different challenges. But for you doing that, how did that feel when you'd finished?
I didn't fully appreciate what I'd done. I was in another mentally in another place altogether, and weirdly, it's nearly a year later, and it's only really sinking in now that, I can properly, when somebody says, God, well done, I kind of go, yeah, that was mad. How did I do that? Now that I've got a bit of space between me and it, I can appreciate what we went through.
Would you ever do anything like that again?
No.
No?
No, I would help like me coming here to help you, I know how much it meant to me when people came to help me. And it really makes a big difference, doesn't it? When someone you like and a mate turns up and you think, oh, thank God, someone I like so. But sometimes it's people you don't really know.
Yeah.
Like Victoria Pendleton and Sophie Wayworth, who is a good friend of mine. They kept me going for a huge chunk of the marathon. I don't know what I would have done without Victoria.
Yeah.
And I don't know her at all, but she was incredible. So people
What's also
like that,
nice here, which I've loved, and I hope there's proper time to thank everybody when we come to the final conclusion tomorrow, is that what's superb is to watch a building pulled together, whole building put together.
Yeah.
And for
we're all
days
here
and
for
days
one
and weeks
common-
and weeks, I've seen cables being run through corridor and just think, oh, that must be for me, that must be for me. And you see them running up the side of the building, that sort of thing. Who gets to do that sort of stuff? Who gets to do the weather and then be in the middle of a live programme and then get up and go and do the continuity for another channel? Things like that.
Yeah, but
I've
you know what,
loved all
Philip?
that.
There are a lot of people that wouldn't appreciate how lucky they are to be in that position, and that's what's lovely about you. You've been in this industry, and I'm going to kiss your bottom right now.
No, don't do that.
But I'm just going to say that you've been in this industry for a long time, and you could be a bit jaded about it or take things for granted, and that's why we love you so much, is because you don't.
Oh, I love a bit of telly.
Oh God, don't we? Don't we? Isn't it amazing? But like so many people have come together, and there's so many people downstairs, and everybody's walking around with their Crimbo jumpers on. I just love it. It's brilliant, isn't it?
I also let's not forget why we are doing this. Why I am
you're
sitting
doing this.
on the roof, the highest point of
In a
ITV in central London. With the most incredible view in the world, with a lovely friend, a gorgeous crew. Why are we sitting here? This is purely for Tech Santa. You know that our big show, hopefully you'll know by now, that our big show, the one that we're all pointing towards, is on December the 19th on ITV, and that's Paddy McGuinness and Alicia, and that's me and Christine, that's Ant and Dec, and we'll present that as we've been doing for the past years. Very hard to jostle in this world of sort of big charities. Some of them have been running a very long time and do incredible work. And ITV wanted to do this and put something back, which is why every year we have 6 incredibly different and varied charities. And that's why I am here, to raise as much money as possible and to point you in the direction of December the 19th. That's why we're doing it, and that's why I'm having such fun.
I want you to eat one of those.
Use your mic, Pete.
Eat one of those, and I've got some questions for you.
Oh. What is this?
That is something from my recipe book. It's dates with palm ham
I love
and
that.
goat's cheese, and I've put a little bit of dressing in there.
Lovely, lovely.
Your question.
So these are questions from the viewers,
Okay.
and Lucy asks, "How did you prepare? Can
For
you
this?
prepare?"
No. I was thinking
Your
about
whole
that
life.
over the weekend, and yesterday I was a bit restless. I couldn't really get into. I wasn't. I woke
So
up at about.
unhelpful, isn't it? Not being able to sleep the night before you do something like this.
Yeah, I woke up at about 1 o'clock and then 2 o'clock and then 5 o'clock. So
no.
it wasn't brilliant. But I don't think you can prepare. I just thought I just put my head down.
Jackie wants to know what's been the best bit of advice you've had.
Funny enough, Chris Moyles, very early
Oh,
on,
yes,
and I suppose because he'd done the big 50-odd-hour radio show, said whatever you do, don't take too much sugar. If you have, it's funny, we end the day where I started it, and with the same sort of conversation, and that was that if you have too much sugar, you'll have a big rush and a big high, and then a massive crash
Well, that's what I was
afterwards.
worried about with your adrenaline.
Yeah.
Bertie wants to know, aha, you little wine connoisseur, you. What's your favourite type of wine and why?
That's really tough. He said with a mouthful of food, trying not to be rude.
want me to hold that?
I love. No, you're not having
No,
this.
no. I'm glad you're eating now. I'm glad you're eating.
Rhone. Any red wines from the Rhone?
Yeah.
I love wine from the Northern Rhone called Côte Rôtie, which
Yeah.
I love.
And Laura wants to know if you could do absolutely anything right now, apart from sleeping, obviously, and you could only choose one thing, what would it be?
I'm about as happy as I could be. It'd be nice if my missus was up here. That would be lovely.
I'm so with you.
But I think to be sitting up here doing this at midnight or whatever time it is just amazing. I'm absolutely loving it.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I brought my phone up with me. I've got to have a picture.
Oh yeah,
of it.
and me.
You carry on
as well. Jam says, I love this question. Have you got a Christmas film that you have to watch every year, and what is it?
Yeah. And it's Molly who Skyped me with Ruby
Which one is it?
earlier on, said we have to do it every single Christmas Eve. We all watch the Polar Express.
Oh, Polar Express!
Yeah.
That's so cute. Do you know what ours is?
What?
Love Actually and Christmas Vacation. Chevy Chase, I am.
That's great.
Clark Griswold. Please will you take a picture of us?
I thought you were going to say Kill Bill or something like that.
Yes.
Can I give you mine as well,
Okay,
Mark?
Cool.
Jamie wants
Thank
to know who's your favourite This Morning guest of all time and why? Smile, listen for me. Smile.
I've turned it off, sorry.
Oh.
My favourite This Morning guest of all time, I think probably
Thank you, darling.
maybe Will Smith was fun.
Oh my God, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah, he was.
Isn't he?
He really was a lovely bloke. Yeah, I thought he was superb.
Okay. Grace wants to know, out of Ant and Dec, this is such a good question. Which one do you think would survive the longest in the jungle without cracking up and going mad?
Dec.
I would have said the same.
Yeah, I think.
Ant needs Dec, Dec needs Ant without each other.
It would be a close run thing.
Can we do a selfie, please?
Can we do a selfie?
Please.
Which story on This Morning has made you the most emotional? Mandy wants to say.
A story about bereavement that we did a little while ago.
Oh.
The last question.
And it's one of the stories that actually reduced me to tears. Could I have my phone for a selfie as well, please? Thank you. Every so often you do something you think, oh my God, this is so raw, this is so deep, and it was a bereavement story. And,
It's quite
I came
weird,
out the
isn't
BT
it,
crime, which I don't
when
like
it
doing.
catches you off guard as well.
Yeah.
When, normally you are very used to keeping it together.
Yeah.
And then something catches you.
Sorry, that's quite a serious
Off guard.
subject for me to go
Sorry.
a little bit trite by doing this, but I'm going to take the opportunity because I know
Hello.
we're running out of time. Ready?
Yeah. In
There
our
we go.
little bankies.
To the break, please, guys. Throw to the break.
Oh no, I don't want to throw
Phillip,
to the
I don't-
break.
and I don't want to go.
No, I know. Let's not.
Stay here all night.
Let's not.
Yeah.
If I don't throw to the break,
Yeah. Well, you have to
They
stay
can't
here.
go.
That's quite good, isn't it?
no, I'm just taking
This is
pictures of
very
me.
nice.
Let's have another one. Come here. Ready? Oh, thank you so much. That was really
Phillip,
lovely. I enjoyed
I
that.
think what you're doing is amazing.
Your food
and
is
well
delicious.
done.
Thank you for
Thank
going to
you.
all that trouble. Thank you for hauling it all the way up here.
It's a pleasure.
What are we going to do now? Bring it down or heft it over the edge?
I'll look after it. No, you worry about it.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
go
you very
feed
much.
somebody else, but please keep eating.
I will. I
Okay.
will. I don't know where I'll be after the break, but there will be a break, and this is it.
For thousands of great value Christmas products, visit one of our stores or shop online. Clas Ohlson, we can fix it.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Take a look in the 5 and 10, glistening once again.
With candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store.
But the prettiest sight to see
It's the holly that will be on your own front door.
Morrison's make Christmas special with all this fresh veg. Any 3 for just $1.50.
Jean. Nice shoes.
Hi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 1
Thank you so much. Would you like milk?
No, thank you.
How far would you go for an espresso?
Nespresso. What else?
It feels amazingly thick.
One thicker looking hair.
I can't put into words how good it looks.
New LV Fibrology Thickening Hair Care by L'Oreal.
Fibrology has made my hair look fuller, feel thicker.
I'm much more confident and happy. My friends can see it. My boyfriend can see it. It's like a little secret.
New LV Fibrology Thickening Hair Care by L'Oreal Paris. Discover why one is sold every 12 seconds.
My hair used to be like, meh, but now it's just, hello.
Let's shop small. Let's support the butchers, the bakers, the stylish dressmakers, the doers, the menders, the all-night shop owners who do big things for us. From candles to bangles, from keys cut to haircuts, and all those small things that help us. Let's support the heroes of our high street. Think big, shop small. On Saturday, December 6th, join Small Business Saturday. American Express. Realise the potential.
Look, Oleg, there, next to Ostrich is the striped pajama horse. Little baby Oleg is learning about his home. For your limited edition Safari Oleg toy, buy insurance or switch the energy to comparethemarket.com. Simples.
Morrison's make Christmas special with all this fresh veg. Any 3 for just $1.50.
At that price, I'm going to veg out.
Oh dear, it looks like she's not feeling too good. A cup of Lemsip Max All-in-One will help. It soothes her 5 symptoms of cold and flu and starts to get to work in just 5 minutes. There's nothing stronger or faster for your cold, flu and chesty cough.
No appointment necessary with Lemsip this winter at Boots.
L'espresso, roast and ground coffee, sealed in a capsule to preserve the aromas. The perfect match with milk to create cup after cup of exceptional milk recipes at home.
Nespresso. What else?
Morrison's make Christmas special with Union J's brand new single for just $2.99. You got it all this Christmas at Morrison's.
When you come together with the people you love, every meal is a special occasion. IKEA, the wonderful everyday.
It's Joe. We can't find her.
I'm not prepared to make any comments to the media.
Christopher Jeffries, you're under arrest on suspicion of the murder of Johnny Yates.
It's the landlord they got him. I am innocent. Am I on the news?
There's nothing else on the news.
The Lost Honour of Christopher Jeffries, 10th of December on ITV.
Welcome back. I've sadly had to leave Davina packing up our picnic on the roof, and I am now right downstairs I've got the stick back in my hand. I've got the stick back. I've got the stick back in my hand. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I've got a stick back in my hand. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? There we go. Whew, that was a worry. It's going to happen occasionally. We're going to lose the comms because this is one of the most complicated operations you could possibly imagine. So just occasionally we'll unravel at the edges. So I've left Davina up on the roof, highest point of the building. I am now right down in reception, where we have 3 gentlemen ready to let their creative juices flow. Fresh from Made in Chelsea, it's Spencer, Jamie and Andy. And we're now. I'm going to set them off on something of a challenge because we've got some questions here actually that I want to just sort of individually ask you because you're here creatively to paint lift doors, and Ben Shepherd is going to be judging them in the morning. But are you here for a specific charity?
Not particularly, no. I mean, I'm going to be doing a few things with charity in the new year. Our family does also have its own charity. I lost my brother when I was 10, so we do some stuff for schools in the Middle East mainly. But
how are you raising money for Tech Santa?
Well, by trying to sell our lift doors.
Right, and you're going to sell them?
Well, I think that's the idea, yeah. I think we're trying to raise as much money as possible.
You've got quite an artistic background, haven't you?
My mother's an artist and I enjoyed it at school.
What about you? Well, that's one thing, your mother being an artist, you enjoyed it at school. Are you artistic?
I hope so, I believe so.
Do you think you'll be good enough to as I said, Ben is going to judge this. Do you think you'll be good enough?
I hope so. We'll do our best with the materials provided.
Let's see what you've got. When you're having a look at the various bits and pieces that you have here, if you could add something of your own, what would it be?
Paint, probably.
Yeah, so there's not a lot.
But we've got some nice stickers, we've got some pens, and we've got, the doors. So
yeah. Can I just say one word to our lovely director, who I think is adorable? I have got the stick mic in my hand. Use the stick mic. She said, use the stick mic. Right. Me? What about that one? Is that not working? Oh, Lord. Never mind. I'll use it for both of us. So you would have paint, if you could, you would have paint.
Ideally, yeah. Paint or some sort of Conte crayons or something. But you know what? It's for charity and we're going to do our best to raise as much money for a good cause.
Paint would peel off. This is just illustration, so don't grumble at your tools.
Perfect. I'll try not to.
Yeah. Hey, mate, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
So we're looking at this now. Have you got professional experience?
You know what? I feel like I had professional experience, but I don't think anyone else is professional. But I don't think anyone else will think I will. So hopefully I can, do something good with what I've got. But I'm not art attack in any way.
Yeah, but you've got a fashion line.
I have a sweet line, which is a confectionery and fashion line. Yeah. So I should be artistic, but.
So that in itself is, I would have thought, something that requires a great deal of design and artistry.
Exactly. So hopefully I can use my brain and actually design something that people are going to be proud of.
Do you have a rough idea of what you're going to do?
I do. I know exactly.
Tell me what it is.
It could be an angel.
Uh-huh.
Victoria, Secret angel, but...
Really?
Maybe.
Really, though? Okay, you get ready to go, and then we'll move on down our line here. You're musically artistic.
I'm musically artistic, which is absolutely no use whatsoever when it comes to drawing.
You could hum while you're drawing.
I might hum while I'm drawing, which...
Have you recently been going to art classes?
I may or may not have had an art class recently with Jamie, which went quite well. We did art therapy.
Really?
It was a first and probably a last for both of us.
One of the charities that we're raising money for tonight and right the way up until the 19th show on near Christmas is Alzheimer's, and that's quite close to you, isn't it?
Yes, I have lost 2 grandparents to Alzheimer's, so it's something that I've actually raised money for in the past, and so I'm very grateful that this year it's part of Tech Centre.
Good. Let's get you started then. In that case, gentlemen, if you are ready, on your marks, get set, go. And that was a sort of very casual start to it all because you've got quite a while to go. Yeah. Nobody's put anything on the wall yet. So you have got half an hour to complete this challenge. Oh, we can see the outline of something very good there. It's just a tree, isn't it? I mean, he's definitely started with a tree. That's good. A little bit of gold happening here. They've won a BAFTA for Made in Chelsea, of course, but I've got a feeling that the Turner Prize could elude them today. I'm going to leave you to it, and we'll come back and see you a little bit later on. Okay? Half an hour. Best of luck. See you later, guys, and thank you. Made in Chelsea are doing their bit for charity, but what could they do to make you part money for Tech Santa? Perhaps you could ask them to give their best chat-up lines, or maybe blow someone a kiss dedicated just to you. Send your suggestions via Twitter at ITV Tech Santa or Facebook.com/Tech Santa ITV. If the boys accept your challenge, be prepared to part with a little bit of money for Tech Santa, and we will be back right after the break. And remember, you can head over to the website where the action never stops. Even though we do take breaks here, if you want to see us moving from one place to another or whatever, everything is streamed. It's all on ITV.com. And here's how you can donate to Tech Santa.
Christmas is just round the corner. It's time to dip into your pockets and to donate some money for a very good cause for Tech Santa.
Text Santa5 to 70760 to donate just £5. That's SANTA5.
Or if you can stretch to £10, Text Santa 10.
But don't get on the naughty list. You have to be 16 or over to donate. And please ask the bill payer's permission.
However, if texting's not for you, pick up the old phone and call 0300 123 6060.
Standard charges may apply, so please do check with your operator and be ready with your payment details.
Or if you want to be madly contemporary, you can donate online at itv.com, stv.tv and you.tv.
And the best bit is, every single last penny, that's 100% of your money, goes to the Text Santa charities.
Please donate, because it's going to be fantastico.
Morrison's make Christmas special with Union J's brand new single for just $2.99. You got it all this Christmas at Morrison's.
Morrison's make Christmas special with all this fresh veg. Any 3 for just $1.50.
At that price, I'm going to veg out.
So, you need a new TV this Christmas to entertain the masses. Well, we've got just the thing. You've got the in-laws round, and the neighbours, blimey. And you'd like the latest tech. Well, these curved screens look fantastic. What'll you be watching? Kids' movies? The Boxing Day match? This OLED from LG gives truer colours, so it's great for both. At Curry's PC World, we start with you.
Feeling heavy-headed? That's probably a head cold. Yes, a head cold. Try Sudafed Congestion and Headache Max Strength. It helps clear the symptoms of your head cold by unblocking your nose and easing the feeling of pressure and heaviness in your head, so you can get back to being yourself. For a clearer head, try Sudafed.
Is that what they call pop art?
Oh, for goodness sake. There goes the neighbourhood.
What you on about?
Heavens. It makes espressos.
What does?
And latte macchiatos. It's a masterpiece.
Well, let's not rush to conclusions before I try it.
Get in line, suckers. It's mine. Mine.
Completely off his head.
The Modern Art of Coffee by Nescafé Dolce Gusto.
It wasn't too long ago that some people were tempted into buying mortgages that weren't really right for them, sometimes borrowing more than they should. TSB want to help people borrow well. That's why they do their best to help their customers choose a mortgage that suits them, and why with a TSB mortgage, millions of people could be thousands of pounds better off.
It catches up with everyone. One day, you, yes you, will have to clean the oven. But it can be defeated. With Oven Pride, just bag and pour. Wait, rinse and wipe. Oven Pride makes oven cleaning less of a nightmare.
Claim up to £80 cashback on selected Canon products this Christmas. Search Canon Winter Cashback.
Morrison's make Christmas special
with the new Match and More card.
It automatically price matches your comparable grocery shop at Morrison's to Tesco, Sainsbury's and Asda.
And Aldi and Lidl.
Which makes Morrison's the only supermarket to price match Aldi and Lidl.
Morrison's new Match and More card.
It's a cracker. And right now, get any of these litre spirits for just £15 each.
£15? That's the spirit.
Morrison's make Christmas special.
Prepare to be blown away.
Bette Midler is here.
Ellie Goulding.
Dame Shirley Bassey.
What about that?
Mythbusters. One Direction.
So much entertainment, you'll think Christmas has come early. The Royal Variety Performance, next Monday at 7:30 on ITV.
Welcome back to my 24-hour live TV marathon for Tech Santa. Later on, I'll get up close and personal with some amazing nocturnal animals.
I've been called a lot of things.
No, not you, not you. It's our nighttime creature feature, but that's still to come. I'm not the only one who's staying up all night. I would love to know what your... I can't believe it. I would love to know what your pets get up to in the wee small hours, it says here. I want to see pictures of your pets cuddled up for the night, or even wide awake and prowling the house. Send me your images on Twitter or Facebook. Details are on the screen right now. So yes, I would love to see them, and obviously that came as something of a surprise, but it would be lovely to see them. We all have our ups and downs. Even the most well-loved and adored celebrities have their worries and their dilemmas, and that is why tonight we are opening the phone lines to the rich and famous, especially for Tech Santa. So please welcome the nation's favourite agony aunt, Denise Robertson, and the man who is no stranger to the world of celebrity. It's Radio 1's Matt Edmondson.
Hello.
So welcome, lovely to see you both. Thank you for doing this, and Your Majesty, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Why do you think that celebrities suffer in silence?
I don't think they do. They moan all the time.
Do you think? Overly, excessively? Yes.
I've met a lot of whinging celebrities in my time.
Have you?
Yeah. So I do radio on the mornings and the weekends, and you try and get a pop star up at 10 a.m. to come in and do an interview and see him alive. That's tricky.
Yes.
Very tricky.
Well, so should we see how we do here? Let's take our first call, and let's. Well, it's going to ring in just a second, and as soon as it does, then I will be answering it as soon as it rings. There it goes. There we go. And hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I wonder if you could help me. Hello.
Yes, hello. Are you a first-time caller?
I am. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous.
I'm sure you are. What's your question?
My name's Rylan. I'm from Essex. Hello, Denise. I'm a big fan.
Hello, darling.
Thanks, Rylan.
Hello, Matt. I love your show.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, it's lovely, and I like your jumper. Yeah, so basically, I've recently got engaged, and I'm very excited.
Do you like my blouse?
Sorry.
It's got a problem, Denise. It's got a problem.
I love your blouse and your earrings, Denise.
Thank you.
But let's get to the point, Rylan.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm nervous.
What's the problem?
I'm getting married, and I've gotten really sort of like a groomzilla, basically. I can't sleep at night, it's like 1:45 in the morning. I'm on the internet looking at maybe hiring an elephant for my wedding, and, it's just all getting a bit much, and, I'm frightened that I'm going to drive my partner away, and Denise, I just need help, because I don't want to become a groomzilla.
OK, so there we are, bridezilla, groomzilla. He has a bit of a problem. Thank you very much indeed for calling, Rylan. Oh, dear, I don't know what happened there. I just happened to hit the off button there. But, right, so what's the advice for Rylan?
Well, I think that the trouble is he's fighting against his real personality, which is quiet, shy, almost nun-like.
Yeah.
And they're pressing him to have this big wedding, and he really does. You can tell the man doesn't want to do it. So I think that he should allow that inner self to come forward and have the most simple of weddings. Almost monastic.
Nice and easy.
Strip it back.
Yeah, do you think
give
you
all
agree?
the money to charity.
What a good idea.
I'm not sure I necessarily agree. I've dealt with, not a bridezilla, I got married last year, but my wife was very good. She had a strategy, Rylan, which was to present options in the style of Derren Brown. So she would say, do you like these flowers or these flowers? And I'd say, well, probably those ones, and go for that. So that's the way. Be persuasive. Use subtle language skills like that, and you'll get your own way in the end.
Nice. Lovely. Rylan, the very best of luck. Next, we've got a video message from... This is Lorraine from Scotland.
Hello. I'm living a lie. I'm a successful morning TV presenter, got my foot in the door as Scotland correspondent. The truth is, as you can hear, I'm not actually Scottish. Now, 30 years on, it's gone too far and I need to come clean. I've even had to buy a house in Dundee and commute to London for work, when secretly my family all live in Windsor. Help me.
That's very shocking, and I think a lot of people will be shocked to wake up this morning, or I mean, they won't have gone to bed. Some of them may have had a bit of a jar and thought, I can't believe I'm hearing this.
She can't come clean now.
Really?
It could affect the stock exchange. I mean, if you can't believe in Lorraine, who can you believe in?
Yeah, precisely.
I'm afraid you have made your bed, darling. She's got to lie in it.
The nation's favourite agony aunt is saying, continue the lie.
She's got to. I don't think she has any option. Never fooled me. I could hear the Brummie coming through. But now she's done it and she's stuck with it. The nation depends on her being the wee Scottish lassie. We couldn't take it. There'd be mass hysteria.
I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, she's been living a life for 20 years. Some of the best actors in the world maybe take 6 months to prepare for a role. 20 years. She's like the new Keith Lemon, always in character, isn't she?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's it. She is condemned to live this life forever.
I think so. Yeah, keep with the Scottish accent, I would say.
Lorraine, I'm so sorry. Next, we have an email from Cheryl from Newcastle. She says, will you help me? I'm a beloved national sweetheart and recently went back to an old job. I've always enjoyed the banter at work, but my boss is being really mean to us and keeps ribbing us about my hair, my outfits, my decisions, my everything. Should I tackle it with my shady boss or stay tight-lipped? That's from Cheryl from Newcastle.
Well, there's every chance she's dealing with a dark lord there, isn't there?
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Normally with a boss, you would want to do something like maybe pull a prank, something like that, a moonie through a window. Although in Cheryl's case, he might look out and just think, oh, someone's installed a lovely rose garden out there. So it could be tricky.
OK, Denise.
Well, I come from her part of the world. I know who she is. And my advice to you, Pet, is you can get somebody to break his legs for £25 if he gives you any trouble.
You go post-watershed, she gets dangerous, doesn't she?
Look at you! The wheels have come off!
Well, you don't stand for rubbish like that.
Just threatening. OK, we've got someone here who is not a celebrity. Although she may very well be in her own family, but she's got one that's worthy of any A-lister. She's helped me, Denise. This is Naomi from Monmouth. She can't cope with Christmas. Help me, Denise. How do I keep everyone happy on Christmas Day? I'm hosting Christmas for the first time, and Mum has already said that she's bored of Christmas. I must be adopted, brackets. I'm already cooking 2 different meals as my stroppy daughter is insisting on having pizza. Any tips on getting through the day to save my sanity would be gratefully appreciated.
Well, I think she should pull a sickie, take to her bed, allow them all to run after her. That'll give them a good feeling. You know, they're taking care of Mum. That's how I would handle it.
OK, a bit of breakfast in bed, you're saying? I say, right, go ahead with a pizza. That's an easy meal to do. There's less Christmas dinner to make. That's quite simple. And then, if all else fails, maybe a board game, something like that, because that will either end in joy or a full-on fistfight.
What are Christmases like in your houses? I mean,
I'm so into Christmas.
Are you?
Christmas tree went up today. Really excited by that. Did all the decorations, got everything out. Advent calendar, obviously, first today. Yeah. I'm a man who likes to wear a Christmas jumper from about September. So this one has been through the wash a few times. Big into Christmas.
And
I sit there and I watch them all stuffing their faces and I begrudge them every single ounce of effort I've had to put into it.
This is fantastic.
Well, you asked me to be honest.
I know.
I was expecting celebrity complaints, but not this, Denise.
As far as I'm concerned, we have to get you a format on the telly after midnight, because this is one that I would definitely watch. This is a new you. I'm loving it. This is Matt Richardson. He's on tape. I don't think this is a relationship relative. It's been late now.
It's all right.
It's going to have to happen. Here you go.
Hi, Denise. I was hoping if you could help me with my problem. My problem is that I'm too funny. That's the issue in my life. I'm a funny guy. Like, everyone knows I'm a funny guy. Like, if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, hey, that's that funny guy, right? But it's getting annoying because I'm not just a funny guy. I want to be more than a funny guy, but everyone laughs at me, whatever I do. In the street, people laugh at me. When I'm doing something normal, people laugh at me. I can't do anything without people laughing at me. Please help me be more serious. What can I do?
He was doing quite well there because we weren't laughing there,
That's true,
were
we weren't. No. I was more bemused by the fact that he's got some posters on his wall that they've had to blur out. What is on Matt Richardson's wall that's so bad it can't be shown on TV?
Look at that, don't
you? Unbelievable.
So what advice would you give to him? Because you can look at him, he's got a funny face, hasn't he?
He looks a bit like Mr Bean.
He does look
like a young Mr Bean.
I don't know what he's grumbling about. I mean, if everybody around him is happy and laughing all the time, where's the problem? Brace up. Brace up.
And in terms
Pull
of
yourself together.
In terms of seriousness, Philip, I love on the Cube when you get really serious with people.
Yeah.
How do you go from that gear change of like, hey, we're having fun to we're now serious in the Cube?
I think because you owe it to the people who are about to play for a lot of money to take it seriously.
Sure.
And so
Even I
me,
can take things seriously sometimes.
Yeah, yes.
Just not in the early hours of the morning.
Yeah,
I've gathered.
But I think that's why. That's what it is. It's just the fact that if you're going to play a game for a lot of money, then you can muck about, but they're going to take it really seriously.
Yeah, put yourself in their shoes.
Too. Let's do one quickly here. This is from Dot in Walford. Stuck in a career rut. Oh, I say. Help me, Denise, she says. I've worked in the local laundrette for at least 30 years. I've decided the time is right to spread my career wings and try something new. I'd really like to wet my whistle in a new industry, such as commerce or banking. Should I be happy with my lot or attempt to transfer my skill set?
I think she could have a great future as an actress.
Ah.
Yeah. I can see her. Fagash Lil.
That's a good... something... So do you know this person from Walford?
I have a feeling that I have stumbled across her when I've been in the laundrette.
Have you really?
Yes.
Matt?
My concern is if she leaves the laundrette, who's going to run the place? Where are people going to get their washing done? What's going to happen? You know, that is a pivotal part of a community which only has a few small enterprises running in it.
Trust a man to put worrying about a commercial enterprise in front of an old lady's
I'm worrying
happiness.
about the people that live nearby.
Dot, sorry, but Dot from Walford says that she says she's been in the laundrette for 30 years, but we don't know how old she is, Denise. I think you're jumping to conclusions by saying that you think that she might be an older person. She might only be 50.
He's arguing with me.
I'm just playing the game.
I can't take any more.
Well, this is definitely the point to leave it then, in which case...
I love you, I love you, I love you.
You were such fun. That
Philip,
was
thank
such
you
fun.
so
Thank
much.
you. What a laugh.
And well done. It's so nice watching you today. It's been brilliant.
Well, I hope so. I have no idea what any of this looks like.
Fantastic. I've been sitting watching. It's fan-bloody-tastic.
It's mesmerising. It's genuinely mesmerising.
Yes, lots of things are mesmerising, aren't they?
But is it a good way?
It's in a good way. OK, well, that's right. Thank you both. That was fun.
Thank you.
Matt and Denise for their advice there, and a massive round of applause to them. Right, thank you to all our famous faces for sending their problems in. And most of them, of course, didn't. We just made them up. And your faces could also make some cash for Text Santa tonight. If you put a funny Christmas photo on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram with the hashtag Text Santa Kodak moment, then Kodak Alaris has agreed to donate £1 to Text Santa for the first 40,000 posts. And I would also stress that that's retweets as well. So it's a very, for you now to do something like this, it's a very simple thing to easily raise cash. Even if you don't necessarily take that picture yourself, retweet someone else's. Just use that hashtag, find one, and send it all over the place. And then that will be £1 for us. So anything equal to £40,000 they'll donate for Text Santa. So Matt and Denise, we're going to get you some props during the course of the break, and then we can have a little picture with you guys as well, if you don't mind.
Great, yeah.
All right. After the break, we'll be heading back down to what? Seriously, after the break, we'll be heading back down to reception. It's miles away. I can't hear anything down there. Right, to see how the Made in Chelsea guys have done in our Made in Waterloo challenge. So we'll look forward to that. See you soon, and don't forget that we are still streaming on the website during the breaks. Thank you.
That's big money, 118.
That's 118 money, 118. We're offering loans to all sorts of people.
Even if the bank said no?
No. Sure, that's exactly who we want to help. And from 35.9% APR.
Thanks, boys.
Got your back.
Got your back. Got your back.
Do you remember the hassle vacuuming used to be before the Dyson digital motor? The vacuum that gives you the suction power of an upright without the hassle of a cord.
I love to cook, and I always look for quality. The high-definition technology of the Hotpoint oven, with dual flow system, which evenly distributes heat, makes all my dishes look and taste great. Hotpoint, my choice.
Son, I'm sorry I can't make a dinosaur birthday cake. I'm sorry Sheriff Pete gives you sleepless nights. Sorry I'm no rocket scientist, and that one of the wise men was a werewolf. So when there's something I can make, I'll make it special.
Thanks, Dad.
Bring out the Branston. And now make your Christmas extra special with our new Branston chutney range.
Gaming. Follow me.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Only £29 at Tesco.
Show your shining waiting.
Ferrero Collection. A choice of 3 layered temptations. Smooth dark chocolate, a coconut-covered delight, and delicious Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Collection. Give something special.
Let's just keep this between you and me.
Get 2 for 1 on hearing aids at Boots. Let's feel good.
Decorate the house with lights at night. Snow's on the ground, snow white so bright. The rhymes that you hear are the rhymes of carols. Like each and every year we bust Christmas carols. Christmas rhyme so loud and proud you hear it. It's Christmas time and we got the spirit. So open your eyes, lend us an ear. We want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I want you, you know that I want you.
Watch live, watch later, watch anywhere. ITV Player, ready when you are.
Welcome back. 30 minutes ago, I tasked the Made in Chelsea lads, Spencer, Jamie and Andy, to transform the lift doors here at ITV, down in the reception. And later on, ITV's Ben Shepherd will be judging the winning piece of artwork, which you'll be able to bid for. Can I also say at this stage that anyone who works in the ITV building knows that you can miss a meeting by waiting for the lifts. You can stand for 20 minutes and they're all on the wrong floor and you never see them. I suddenly thought there that there will be people working very late in editing suites around this building. We have actually shut off, in a building where it's normally a nightmare to get a lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, there is only 1 lift working. There are people who finish work at 10 o'clock still upstairs waiting to get a lift down. That's why they look like that when they come out. Right, guys, let's find out what you've done. Talk us through yours, will you, Spencer?
I've just gone for like the ideal Christmas scene. You know, you've got your presents. I can't really explain the dolphin, but there's a nice Christmas tree. It was going to be full of presents, but we've only been here few minutes. So.
Well, you've got about, I think probably, although I say I'm wrapping you up now, I can give you a few extra minutes to finish it off. Nice touch with the Santa hat on the dolphin.
Didn't have room for Santa, so I figured I'd...
why not a Santa dolphin?
Why not?
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
most
Lovely.
kids would like that.
Well done. Would you like to talk us through this one?
So this is a very special angel.
Yeah.
Hence the VS.